Here we go. Spoiler alert, audience. Hi, everybody. Look at that. Very big audience. Look at the people. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I know. Thank you. Have a seat. Let's get started. Happy weekend, everybody. Woo! Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get started. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the show. So, okay. Thank you very much. Happy Friday. I need you to save a little bit of that energy, a lot of the energy, for my sister sidekick. Give it up for Kendall, everybody. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm overwhelmed.
I know. I got to tell you, I love our audiences every day. This audience may win an award today. I mean, they're like the best. And we have one special audience member. Now, he is part of our Jason Show fan club that we have on Facebook. He watches our show, rain, sleet, snow, frogs could be falling from the sky, and this guy watches our show. And tomorrow he turns 72. There's Phil Jones, everybody, right there. There he is. Yeah. No, wait. We like him so much, we gave him horrible lighting. Horrible lighting right there. That's right. We can't afford a light there, Phil. I'm sorry. But he is sitting. We love him so much. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our Oprah Winfrey Show chair right there. That is an actual chair from Harpo Studios that I got at auction. So it's comfortable. Horrible lighting, but comfortable seating. So happy birthday, Phil. Happy birthday. He'll be there throughout the show. Okay. Kendall, you know what I'm going to say.
Yep, I do.
Yeah, you know. So we have a meeting every day. We have a meeting at about 9:05 where we go over more extensively.
Actually, wait. The meeting's at 9 a.m. Some of us just show up at 9:05. Ted, am I right?
Okay. Says Jason. Okay, yeah, just saying. Yeah, okay. Oh, look whose face is behind you. It's mine! Yeah, okay. Anyway, so I do run a little late. Anyway, so Kendall's right. So we're sitting in the meeting, and executive producer, it is a day of shade today, because then the executive producer, Jeff, goes, Jace, I don't mean to throw any shade at you. Now, and right, Kendall, when someone starts a sentence like that, you know shade is coming. He goes, Jeff handles our Facebook page, our Jason Show Facebook page, and he goes, Jace, I was looking at the Jason Show Facebook page, and you know how on Facebook you get recommendations of who you should send an invite to? Mm-hmm. You know, oh, you should invite this person to like your page. He said, guess what, Jace? Guess who I needed to invite to like our page yesterday? And I went, who? And he goes, you. Oh. Yeah. Shame! I know, whatever. Yeah. So, yes. So Jeff, I looked at Jeff, and Jeff goes, could you check your Facebook? Because I have a couple accounts. I have the radio show, and then I have a couple. So I went to my Facebook, and I thought Jeff was making this up. And I searched, I'm like, okay, I went under my personal account, and I went Jason Matheson, okay. And then I put Jason Show in. I haven't liked it yet.
No.
And just so we're all clear, the show's been on the air for 5 years. That's right, yeah. So right now, live in front of Phil and everybody, I'm going to press the like button on my own show. Here we go, yeah. There we go. I liked it, everybody. I can't believe that. I post on the show page and I haven't even liked it. I don't know.
Jeff was like, he's like, I mean, the way he put it to is like, I mean, I'm not trying to like throw shade at you. I'm really not.
I'm really not.
I think you don't like the page.
I don't think you like your own show's Facebook page. Yeah, I need to get on that. Anyway, let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go. I can't believe that. First up, Paul Rudd visited Kimmel last night and talked about his new Netflix show, Living with Yourself, where Paul plays a guy and his clone. He said the opening scene of the show was quite the production. Look at this.
But I am going to ruin something. You are one of your clone, your real self is buried under the earth and is clawing out of a shallow grave. Mm-hmm. And you got a bag over your head.
It's disturbing, isn't it?
And this to me looked like the worst thing anyone would ever have to do. Was this terrible?
It was horrible.
Yeah, it looks horrible.
I read this in the script and thought, oh, what a striking opening. It's really, that's a really cool way to open the show. And I stupidly didn't think about what it would be like to film it. Uh-huh. Because I'm also just wearing a diaper. And so I had to be wrapped in a bag, and then I had to breathe through this tube, and they kept putting dirt over me. And there's the natural instinct in all of us knows that that's bad.
Yeah, right.
And it was really, it was awful.
It seemed
awful. Yeah. We were talking about this. We were talking about it. We all have primal fears. This is why I want to do this. We all have primal fears. Producer Ted said that is his fear, being buried alive. Do you have a primal fear like that?
Yeah, mine is being something like that, being buried alive or drowning. So in some way, suffocating to death.
Got like a claustrophobic kind of reaction.
And I do, it happens very rarely, but occasionally I get the cold trickle of sweat down my back if I'm in a condensed space and I have to like go to my husband, like I need to get out of here because I'm about to panic.
Mine is black water. Mine is water at night. I can't, no, Aaron, I don't know why. You know what? Why is that funny, Schwabby? No, black water. Natalie Wood had the same condition. I do not like water
just
at
like
night.
when it's at night.
At night. I do not like water at night. The only time I've ever been in a body of water at night was at my bachelor party in Fort Lauderdale. My bachelor party in Fort Lauderdale. We went to a club. And I got into a fight with my best friend. We made up on the beach, and then for some reason, then we decided it would be a great idea to go skinny dipping at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah. We did
in
that
the Atlantic
Yeah, I did that at my bachelorette party too.
Yeah, and
we
then
skinny dipped.
Yeah,
at night.
You and I both skinny dipped at our bachelor party.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I love it. But then I'm in the water, and I'm like 5 feet out into the Atlantic Ocean, and I thought, there are sharks here, which is another one of my primal fears. So I swam out. Jen and I are holding hands. We swim out. Both of us are
butt naked.
Yeah, we both, and then we had drifted, so we lost our clothes.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Because
that happens.
the current takes you. Yeah.
That happened, but I was on a super busy beach, and so we all got out, and they were like, there's like people everywhere.
You're
and we're
looking
like,
for a fig leaf.
Swimming.
Yeah. The first season of Living with Yourself hits Netflix today. Next in the dish, Angela Kinsey and Jenna Fisher from The Office were on Andy Cohen last night on Watch What Happens Live, and the two talked about the possibility, everyone's doing a reboot, of an Office reboot. Look at this.
My question is for both Angela and Jenna. How tired are you of getting asked about an Office reboot, and will there ever be another one?
Okay, I have to say, before we started our podcast and rewatching the show, I was getting a little tired of people asking me about it.
Now you're so into it.
I am so in.
Yeah.
Now we are big, super nerd fans of The Office because we've been rewatching it again from the beginning. And I don't think there's ever going to be a reboot, but we really want an Office reunion.
We're pushing,
I mean, a special.
I mean, we aren't in control of anything. We
Turns
have no
out
power.
we're not in charge.
So,
Right.
but
we
love
want
a
it.
movie.
Reaction to Mindy Kaling revealing.
Well, a lot of people, if they mention the podcast, their podcast is incredibly popular. Search wherever you get your podcast. It's well reviewed. People love it. And I don't think, I'm with them. That show was on for a while. They exhausted every plot, so I don't think a reboot would be good. but a reunion movie or like a 1 hour special, I think people would enjoy that. You know what I mean? Because it'd be well written. Yeah.
Kind of like Sex and the City.
Yes.
That was great. That's the first movie in the Sex and the series. Sex and the City. They shouldn't have done the second one, but it was kind of like, oh, this is what happens. That's cool.
Yeah. Do a little Office 1 hour special. Next in the dish. The cast is coming together. This is, I always try to do something for my fellow nerds for The Batman. The film will star Robert Pattinson as the Batman, and now we know who will play one of the villains, the Riddler. I love the Riddler. Paul Dano, that dude right there, will take on the role. Now look, here it's surprising this move because Paul is known for indie projects like Little Miss Sunshine. Also joining the movie, Jeffrey Wright will play Commissioner Gordon, and Matt Reeves from Cloverfield will direct it. The Batman is slated to be released in the summer of 2021. So we have a long time to wait. I love the Riddler. Now, in all the reboots of Batman, we've only seen the Riddler in more modern times once, played by Jim Carrey, who, fun fact, that role was supposed to go to Robin Williams. And and then it went to Jim Carrey early in Jim's movie career. But I like the Riddler as a villain.
I love this casting.
Me too.
Yeah. He was great in Escape. Oh, the recent documentary that got a ton. The recent miniseries that got a ton of buzz. Escape at Dannemora.
Yeah.
He was one of the escapees. He was great. And then I loved him in There Will Be Blood when he was that pastor that was like super crazy.
Oh, I
Do you
forgot
remember
he
that?
was in that.
So he's really good at playing
I hated
a
that
sociopath.
movie, but he was really good. Yeah. I know. I didn't like that movie. I'm sorry.
What?
It's too depressing. I
love depressing movies.
I had to go home and watch I went home and watched Aladdin or something.
Then you watch the Kardashians afterwards.
No, I don't watch that show, and you know that.
I do.
What is she doing?
I watch the
Phil,
Kardashians.
What is she doing? No,
I'm not ashamed.
I know you do, and I consider that a character flaw. Lots more to come, everybody. We'll be right back. Stay with us, everybody. More hot dishes coming out of the kitchen. Next, do you share your Netflix account with your aunt, your brother, your ex-boyfriend? Well, that may be coming to an end real soon. Then he's the man that turned hundreds of bathrooms into show places. Bath Crasher star and DIY expert, my buddy Matt Muenster, is back in our studio with a preview of a great event he's hosting. Plus, we're going into the audience for a little fun. And what's better than your favorite cereal? How about your favorite cereal mixed with delicious homemade ice cream? That is all coming up.
At the bar from my office, it's our IT specialist, Keelan and Sean. Question for you guys. I know you guys are single. Do you think you're going to get some dates out of this big TV appearance?
Oh, no, that could be interesting.
Yeah.
I sure do hope.
You hope so?
Hell yeah.
All right, okay. All right, good. What kind of girl are you looking for, man?
Somebody that want to be with me.
Somebody that wants to be with you?
Anybody.
Well, you know how to fix a computer, so.
That's something.
Yeah, that's something. All right. And a whole lot. He's got more to offer than that. You guys have a special surprise, Keelan and Sean.
Yeah. Do we? This is who I really am.
It's Keke Palmer and Sarah Haynes from GMA3.
Wow, that's nuts. If you didn't hear, that is really Keke Palmer and Sarah Haynes from GMA3, Straight Hand, Sarah, Keke, Electric Boogaloo. The longest daytime show title ever. Wow, that's good Halloween costume right there.
What?
That's crazy.
We should do that. I want to know what I'd look like a boy. Don't you want to know what you'd look like as a girl?
Not pretty.
I think you'd be pretty.
No, I
don't
think.
Just like with the beard's got to go, though.
No. Yeah, I don't think you. No. Okay. This is barely passable now. Yeah.
Well.
No. I'm all right. I love them.
They're so nice.
They're so nice.
So nice. So Minnesota.
I know. So, more dish for you this morning. Courtney Cox and Charlie Puth shot a YouTube video together for Billboard. Now, this is all over the place. I'm like, this is a kind of a weird combo. Well, the reason they're together is Charlie is a Friends super fan, and Courtney, well, was in Friends. So she grilled him about the show. Look at this.
1950s, that's right, themed diner Monica worked at was called Moon Dance Diner. True or false?
True.
That's right.
Yeah.
God, say it with confidence.
Yeah.
All right,
you
got this.
I was just kind of reviewing
You
in my
got
head.
it.
Okay, 1 for 1.
Phoebe and the scientist, we call him the scientist guy, David, broke up because he cheated on her. Is that true or false?
Phoebe and the scientist guy, no, that's false.
Why?
It's false because he had to pursue a career in mince.
You're awesome. Gunther can speak Dutch fluently.
True.
Obviously. Joey's stuffed animal penguin's name is Waddles.
False, it's Hugsy.
You're good.
Wow. That's really good.
I mean, could you do that with Dallas, though? I feel like you'd easily do that.
Absolutely. I mean, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's insane, the level. Oh, yeah, I could do it. I always say it's a useless parlor trick that they would change the theme song a little bit every year. They would modernize it or change it. And there were 14 seasons of the show. And we've done that a few times on the radio show. Phil knows this. That if you could put on any version of... He's sleeping right now. That's fine. That's right. Whatever, Phil. You could put on... You could put any version of the theme song on, and I could tell you within a few seconds what year it was from. That's how pathetic.
I've seen it.
You've seen it live. It is,
impressive.
yeah. I'll be like, oh, 84,
and a
85.
little odd.
It's a little odd, but yeah, that's how I feel about that show, yeah. Next in the dish, fresh out of the, well, no one asked for this department. Yeah, that's where we're putting this file. CBS is working on a reboot of Clueless.
Oh.
Nobody asked for this, Phil. Nobody asked for this. That's right. The new version would center on Dion in the movie played by Stacey Dash, Cher's best friend. Well, when Cher disappears, Dion must take on the pressures of being the most popular girl in school while still unraveling the mystery of what happened to Cher. Sources tell The Hollywood Reporter the reboot will be like Mean Girls meets Riverdale meets a Lizzo video.
How dare they bring Lizzo into this?
This is the dumbest idea ever. It's Clueless, not Matlock. Why do they want to do... They're turning into a murder mystery or a mystery of where's Cher? I didn't tune into Clueless for Perry Mason crap. I tuned it in for one-liners, and this is ridiculous.
And her cute wardrobe.
That too. Yeah,
that
but
helps.
This is... Stop redoing. There are some things that should just exist. You don't need to make them better. You don't need to change them. You know what I mean?
Like, get creative. Get creative. Do something new.
Something new. There are, but as our executive producer said, there are no new ideas anymore. We're out. Hollywood is now, I know, seriously. No word on when this will debut and then how quickly it will be canceled. Next in the dish. Speaking of Disney. It's stupid. Speaking of the Mouse House, speaking of Disney, the House of Mouse is pouring millions of dollars, and I mean millions, per episode into its new streaming service, Disney Plus. And I do mean millions. The folks at The Hollywood Reporter say Disney has an original content budget of $1 billion for 2020. Every time I say billion, I want to do Dr. Evil. What? For some of the Marvel projects like The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, those episodes are running $25 million per episode. Eventually, the company hopes to offer some 50 original films and series. Disney Plus is going to launch in November and cost $7 a month. Look, I like the quality, and they know in order to get eyeballs and to compete with Hulu and Netflix, you got to do quality. People aren't going to tune into shows with horrible production values. They want basically now consumers. They want TVs to be on the same. They want TV shows to be on the same level as movies, and it's because of Game of Thrones. It really is. I think you can point to because Game of Thrones looked like a movie every single week, and now that's what we expect from TV shows. So Disney has to. I mean, I'm serious.
It is.
Yeah.
It's totally Game of Thrones' fault.
Yeah.
It's my show's fault. We did this to people.
But I'm saying, like, people watching, if you know, back in the day, remember the movie Clash of the Titans with Harry Hamlin? The things where, yeah.
The What is that?
The things were claymation. They had like little dinosaurs, and they moved like this. And Harry Hamlin would get on the back of it, and it wasn't Harry Hamlin. It was a clay Harry Hamlin.
With a wig.
Do you know who Harry Hamlin is?
Yes, but I'm really distracted by your pumpkin. Sorry.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's gray. Tom Butler made this for me.
I know.
We're not quite sure about it. I don't know. It's on the border of homely and cute. I don't know. Yeah.
Somewhere in the middle there.
Wow, the audience is very sensitive about the pumpkin.
Does someone want to take it
Yeah,
home?
I don't know.
Well, you were talking about clay, and then I saw the pumpkin, and oh, there you go. Oh. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Phil. Happy birthday, Phil. There
it is.
There, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Next in the dish, the I'm sorry. I love that we have horrible lighting on him.
It's great.
Next in the dish, the password sharing party may soon be over for us. For us Netflix users. The company, Netflix, told shareholders they are looking at ways to crack down on password sharing. Hello, mother and father-in-law, get ready. Now, they didn't say how they plan to do this, but they already monitor the number of devices logged on and watching their service at a given time. Oh, I'm in trouble. It comes as the company is gearing up to battle new rivals, like I said, Apple TV Plus and then Disney Plus. They have to do something. I don't mean to put you on, as the kids say, on blast, but how many people share your password?
Oh, I have no idea because I use my mother-in-law's. Just being honest.
Okay, example A. Yeah, right there.
Hi.
Kendall, go ahead and give them your email address so they can contact you directly.
Yeah, I mean, she's in Illinois, so like they gotta know we're not on the same.
You use somebody's from Illinois?
Yeah.
You are going to be the first to go. Yeah, you are.
Okay, well, if they would stop spending millions on these original shows and would make their stuff a little cheaper, maybe I'd get my own. I'm just saying, think of the little people.
Well, but we want the quality. We want the quality. I share mine. I counted. I share mine with 7 people.
Oh, can you add me if I get kicked off?
What?
Will you add me if I get kicked off?
Will I add you to mine?
Yeah, if I get kicked off of mine.
No, I already, because it's my mom, it's my stepdad.
Yeah, but who do you have to see every day?
You're right, bye, Mom.
Sorry, Dar.
You're right. And what am I, what's funny, kid, what am I giving you grief for being from, Minnesota to Illinois? My mom lives in Louisiana. My mom lives,
so far away.
I'm sharing my password with somebody on the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah. But it's what we do though. I mean, there are some plans. They do let you share. Here's the thing. They do let you share it with a certain amount of people. It's just the people that go above and beyond, like us, that are sharing it with people in Guatemala. I get it though. I get it because they're feeling the heat and they got to do something because November rolls around. November is going to change everything. Apple TV is going to debut and Disney Plus, and those are the 2 first real competitors to Netflix, and they got to do this quick before Disney gets in there. Still ahead, everybody. HGTV star Matt Muenster is here to talk about an event he's hosting next week. We will be right back. Time to go into our audience and have a little fun. We have no idea what they're going to ask, who they're going to ask, but we're going to do it now. Matt's sticking
can be
around.
You too?
What?
You can ask him stuff.
No, yes.
Oh, I thought I was on stage.
No, not just
let's
you.
do this thing.
Okay, let's start right here. Let's go ahead and stand up. Matt, no, you stand down. You right there.
Yes, okay.
What's your name? Casey, who's your question for?
For Matt.
Perfect. What's your question for Matt?
Okay.
I live in South Minneapolis in a story and a half, and we just had baby number 2, and we're thinking about maybe blowing up the half story and making a second story.
Yes.
Is it worth our time and money to do so? And what could we do ourselves to make it a little more price conscious?
That is a great question.
I've lived in the story and a half house, but mine was in St. Paul. Blowing that whole thing up and adding that whole second level, is it worth it? Well, it's money.
Yeah.
So there's that. But do you love the neighborhood?
Love it. And
not leaving?
neighbors.
Would you consider this your death house?
Yes.
Last house.
I think so.
Did you just say death house?
Yeah.
She's 27.
That's what I'm saying.
For heaven's sake.
No, I have a death house. I'm in my death house. This is the last house I'm in. Then I say, what can you do yourself? Very little. I mean, get a plan. Get a plan going so that you don't screw up when you hand information to like a contractor that's going to build this thing. But when you're talking addition, can you tile it? Yeah. But just make sure you have a plan. Plan your work your plan. Stay in the neighborhood.
Okay.
It sounds great.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
And
live for a long time.
Put it out in the universe.
Sorry, it's
have a great long life. Have a great long life. Oh, right here, right? Yes. Okay. Come on, stand up. What's your name?
Christy.
What's your Crispy?
Christy.
Oh, I thought you said
Could you be Crispy?
Not the first time.
I thought you said your name was Crispy. I'm like, well, okay.
Let's do this.
Who's your question for?
Yep.
For Matt. Go ahead.
I want to redo my kitchen counters.
Yeah.
Should I get the regular wood stuff or do like a resin?
Oh, that's a good question. Are you doing stuff, you mean over it or new counters?
That's my question.
New counters.
What would be the best? Or
New
something
counters,
homecoming or home people can do.
Something you can do yourself. Okay.
And I know you have strong opinions.
I do, because this is like a high performance. Your countertops take a beating. They are in your bathroom, your kitchen, wherever. They just do. I mean, butcher block, that kind of stuff, kind of cool. You have to maintain it. You're gonna have to oil it, all that other kind of stuff. The resin stuff, scratch is really easy. Okay, it's resin. So best stuff you can do if you're gonna pay for it, get quartz. Quartz is the best stuff on the planet. You can pour a bottle of red wine on, go to bed at night. Yeah, sweep it in the sink. It doesn't stain. It's just easy. I like that kind of stuff because.
Is this your death house?
Is this?
No, I hope not.
You hope not?
I hope.
Okay, then go with the wood. It's a good question. Death house is a thing.
I don't know.
Quartz is the best if you can do it yourself. Butcher block, that resin stuff, the stuff you paint on your own countertops. No.
Good question. Thank you. Come up here. Stand up. Who's your question for? For Matt.
Jason gets no question.
I love it. I get enough. Go ahead.
I just remodeled my master bathroom, and I have that big, ugly mirror over the vanity. What can I do to make that awesome?
Oh, that's a good challenge, Matt.
No, it's pretty easy.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it's good for you.
It's a great one. So here's the thing with those mirrors. I shattered them all the time because I had a TV show and I needed to entertain you. But it also because it reflected in something my cameraman every time he shot at it. You can cut them. There's a glass cutting tool where you just kind of etch it and snap it. It's scary, but you can do it. But if you can do that, break it into, how many, do you have 2 sinks?
Yeah.
Okay, break it into 2, cut them into the right size, frame them. Have 2 separate mirrors. That big, massive mirror is not doing anyone any favors.
Lovely.
Dresses it up a little bit. If it doesn't go well and you do break it and it shatters, buy 2 mirrors.
2 new mirrors.
Yeah. The other thing you can do if you want to be really cool, hang 2 mirrors right on top of the mirror. This mirror on mirror thing with a frame is kind of this layered thing, and it's kind of it's surprisingly fancy.
And especially if it's your death house. There we go. That's right. Come on, Matt.
All right.
There we go. When we come back, we're mixing cereal and ice cream. Stay right there. Back in a moment.
It's not a.
It's a good question, Matt.
It's a fair thing.
It's in your death house. Welcome back. Forget milk on your cereal. How about combining your favorite cereal, Captain Crunch, with delicious ice cream or even waffles? A new restaurant in St. Paul is doing both. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at Treats Cereal Bar Boba. Look at this.
Hi, my name is Min. I'm co-owner of Treats here, Cereal Bar Boba. So our family, my parents own a restaurant on the other side of university, and growing up, I hated the restaurant business. I never even wanted to be at the restaurant. However, we couldn't resist. Food runs in our family, so Trish and I always wanted to work together. We came across this concept, and we said, I said, what's better than working with your older sister?
This is where the magic happens at Treats. As we start scooping with some hard ice cream, then we pour in the cereal combination, and this is for Jason. It has Raisin Bran, Captain Crunch, and Honey Nut Cheerios.
Customers think that we just top our ice cream with cereal. However, in fact, we actually grind the cereal combinations that you select right into the ice cream. So the texture is very creamy, and you'll get the crunchiness from the cereals that you select.
And then we will then top it with some Teddy Grahams.
I want everyone to feel like a kid again. I want them to feel like the 80s, the 90s, waking up on Sunday morning, having the fresh bowl of cereal, finishing up, watching cartoons, and also just slurping the rest of the cereal milk at the bottom. We're also featuring our seasonal menu. We currently have chais, lattes, hot chocolate, and also cereal-infused waffles.
So we have something called the Rainbow Magic. It's Fruity Pebbles infused in cereal. We have the Bonfire Treat, which is Cocoa Pebble infused. In addition to that, we have It's Banana, which has Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And also our top seller recently is the Nutella Ella Ella, which is Oreo cookie stuffed inside, topped with Nutella drizzle. People don't expect to bite into the crunchiness cereal when they bite into the waffle, so it's very different. It's very light and fluffy, and it's not heavy, so they can still start their day and do not have to go back to bed.
That should be everyone's feeling when they come into this store, and if you don't, I'm not sure what's going on.
I'm not sure either. And Trisha and Min join us now. Give it up for Trisha and Min, everybody. There isn't one part of that story that did not make me happy. Every part. I like how you described it, because if you're of a certain age, y'all remember that. I saw a lot of nodding heads. You sat on Saturday mornings with your cereal bowl and you read the back of the box and you just kept eating and eating. And that's kind of the feeling that you wanted to recreate, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, so how did the idea, whose idea was it? How did you come up with the infusion idea?
So Trisha and I always wanted to work together as kids, like I said in the video. So growing up, we worked in finance and whatnot, but we wanted to just do something that we truly loved and enjoyed. So we traveled, we came across this concept, and we said we love ice cream, we love cereal, we love Minnesota, so why not here?
Yeah. I'm glad you brought the concept here. Okay, what are we making today?
All right, so today we will make a strawberry matcha latte.
Okay.
So,
what is matcha?
So matcha is a green tea form. It is packed with many nutrients, antioxidants, and it has so many health benefits like lowering cholesterol, lowering blood sugars levels. Also, it helps with losing weight. So, absolutely.
Cheers. Okay, so what are we making? Let's see.
All right, so we'll start with the ceremonial grade matcha. So we'll have a scoop of matcha.
Okay.
So what ceremony means is that it's a premium matcha, so it's very smooth. It is organic.
Okay.
And we'll pour in some water.
Okay.
And then we'll whisk this matcha up real well until it gets foamy.
And do you do this for like a per order? Like this is done per order?
Yes, made to order. Yes, we hand
it.
whisk every matcha per order. Yes.
I like this. Okay, so you get that whipped up.
Yeah, so Min will go ahead and start pouring some strawberry puree into the cup.
Oh, I am loving this already. Strawberry puree. I'm gonna lose weight. I love this. And I'm gonna need to lose weight after I eat my cereal ice cream. Yeah. Okay, some ice.
So we'll add some ice, and then we'll add some whole milk. We use Autumnwood dairy.
I was gonna say, that is a fancy milk glass thing. That was just...
You get the best at Treats.
I love it.
And then we'll top it up with a third layer of matcha.
I am loving this, the look of it. Oh, look at that. And I was gonna say, man, it's not on accident that a lot of your stuff is very, as they say, Instagrammable. You want people to share this,
We
right?
welcome that. We see it all day.
Oh, look at this. It's done, everybody. Cheers. Okay. Now, usually I'm polite and I give Kindle stuff. Not today. No. Wait, what did I do wrong? What did I do?
So before you drink this, because it's carefully layered with 3 layers, we want to make sure we stir really, really
you scared me.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness, Trisha.
I want to make sure that we'll mix up the puree and the matcha.
I thought I was gonna suck up a rock or something. Okay. Yeah. Give it up for Trisha and Min, everybody. For more information, check out treatsmn.com, and we'll post the story a little bit later. Go support them, and good job to photographer Eric. That piece was so beautifully shot, I wanted to eat the television. We'll be right back. We'll be back after this. This is really good. No, that's great. Are you kidding me? That was great. I have never had matcha sincerely. This is so good. Oh my like, are you done? Okay, I'm gonna drink the rest. There we go. Hey guys, we want you to have as much fun as we're having today with these folks. Come see us next week. Tickets are available. All you have to do is go to the Facebook page that I just liked, search for Jason Show TV, click that ticket tab. You're in by 9:15. You're out by 11:15. Thank you, and we will see you next week. We'll be back to wrap up the show right after this. I figured I would say I would let you drink. You are a mess. You are just a mess.
I was holding this.
Fine.
Like...
We're just doing a TV show. Don't worry about it, Kendall. Please continue. No, I love it.
So busy.
They're so good, though. It was really good. I love it.
I love matcha, but adding that little bit of sweet.
The strawberry puree.
Oh, gosh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Girl. So good. Hey, guys, for all of you, you know, the Jason Show is in Rochester. We are in Duluth. We're in Eau Claire and La Crosse. For all of my friends in La Crosse, I wanted to tell you, this weekend, I'm hosting a really special charity event. It means a lot to my family. It's called Paint the Town Purple. My Aunt Lisa, Colin's Aunt Lisa, works at a wonderful center, the Family and Children's Center in Viroqua, Wisconsin. And this center helps women in crisis, be it they're suffering physical abuse, mental abuse, sexual abuse. This center helps women in that community. And I've said it, you know, if you live in those communities, you know this. Centers like this don't get a lot of federal or state funding, if any at all. So charity events like this fund it for the entire year. I'm going to be there hosting, and it's at one of my favorite places, the Viroqua VFW.
Yeah.
I love that. I love a good VFW, especially when the vodka sodas are like 75 cents. That's,
Legit. They're always like
they're really cheap. They're not 75 cents, but they're really cheap. Anyway, you can get tickets to the door. It starts tomorrow. There's my camera. There's my camera. It starts tomorrow. It starts tomorrow at 5 p.m. again at the Viroqua VFW. So if you're watching us from our wonderful La Crosse affiliate, come see us. Come support this wonderful cause. You won't believe, even the smallest of dollar donations really helps a woman get her life back on track. And when you hear the stories of these women, and you'll be motivated to do more. We're going to play games, have a great dinner. And it's just fun. I'm so looking forward to it.
Take a photo with Jason.
Yeah, and then I'll be hanging out. Yeah. And then I'm excited because then after that we're going to be hanging out in La Crosse on Saturday night. Yeah, I'm so excited.
My
yeah,
sister's going to have to come hang out with you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you come down.
Oh, me? Oh, me?
Monday on the show.
Well.
No, Phil. Anyway, Monday on the show, food expert Stephanie Hansen is back with a look at the new trend of impossible meat on local restaurant menus. That's Monday. But right now, if you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Thanks for watching this week. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you tomorrow at the Viroqua VFW.